So Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold 8 is here. And yeah, it is not the Z Fold 7's renders. These are the Z Fold 8 renders that will replace the Z Fold 7 in the market. And these are the factory CAD renders published by very trusted OnLeaks. And we can see one thing very clearly. The design that we saw last year, it was a huge upgrade from the Z Fold 6, is not going to get changed at all. I mean, like, it's very similar. And it doesn't even follow the trend of the S26 Ultra at all. Because this is still the sharp, slightly rounded corners and very square looking foldable, and it's a very beautiful design overall. And now this CAD render is not 100% perfect because the speaker placements and even the speaker grill design and the SIM slot design can change in the final design, but mostly the dimensions and everything are just final according to OnLeaks. Now if you look at the dimensions, then it seems very similar to the Z Fold 8. 158.4 mm wide, 143.2 mm tall, and 4.5mm thin phone. Very similar to the Z Fold 7. But when unfolded, this is 4.5mm thin compared to 4.2mm of the last year's model. Means it's more thicker. And similar things can be said about when it's in folded state. It's now 9mm thick compared to 8.9mm of the last year's model. Now you might be thinking why that is the case. Well, some leakers are saying that Samsung probably bringing back the S Pen support by adding the touchscreen digitizer for the S Pen, which they actually removed from the Z Fold 6 to make the Z Fold 7 thinner, and by doing that they also removed the capability to use the S Pen on the Z Fold 7. And I think that will still continue because just only adding this little thinness will not make this phone capable enough to touchscreen digitizer in it. So that's not happening because that is coming with another foldable coming from Samsung. Yeah, but I will talk about that phone in a separate video, and that would be the selling point of that phone too. But in this phone, this reason is because of the battery. The thickness is actually for the battery. The battery is actually getting a huge upgrade this year. It's a 5000 mAh battery coming inside the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Yeah, finally we're getting something bigger. Now, I think a Z Fold phone should have about 6000 mAh battery, but unless Samsung switches to a much more advanced technology, that's not possible. So 5000 mAh battery is coming. This is a big important thing. But not only that, it also getting a charging upgrade as well. This phone will actually get 45 watt up to wired charging and 25 watt wireless charging. Last year, the wired charging was limited to only 25 watts and the battery size was 4400 mAh, which you can say like has been carried over since the Galaxy Z Fold 3 or even older than that. But in the processor department, we have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 for Galaxy. Just identical chipset that you can find inside the S26 Ultra. 3600 around in the single core test and about 11,000 points in the multi-core test. Crazy, incredible numbers to be honest. But the craziest part is not the chipset here. It's actually the display. Even the size is still gonna be 8-inch for the inner display and 6.5-inch for the outer display, and similarly wide cover screen just like the Z Fold 7 because the dimensions hasn't changed at all, as I said. But this year, according to a new report, Samsung is using multiple technologies including a dual ultra-thin glass structure to achieve a goal that we have been dreaming for years on a Samsung foldable. So Samsung's newer display panel will actually have ultra-thin glass not only on the top layer but also at the bottom of the panel. So with ultra-thin glass applied on both sides, the new design is actually reduces the crease visibility by about 20% compared to the Z Fold 7 single layer. Now this technology also has been showcased at CES 2026 only a month back, and this also features a much better optimized laminate structure, so the visibility is going to be much better under direct sunlight or even under harsh LED lights. But that's not the only thing. The Z Fold 8 may also rely on a laser drilled metal support plate to reinforce the foldable structure and minimize the crease feel or even the visibility. There are going to be few important upgrades in the display department just to reduce the crease visibility or the feel of it. And this is the important step because Oppo has done something really huge with the latest foldable, the N6. And because Samsung is doing all of that in this almost a similar chassis is pretty incredible to think about. Now, other than that, the Z Fold is also expected to feature the same RAM and storage configuration, 12GB, 16GB of RAM, 256, 512 and 1TB of storage options, and it will also feature the same exact camera setup, the 200 megapixel main rear camera with OIS, no changes in that. Maybe, because it's not still confirmed, it will get the same aperture as the S26 Ultra f1.4, and this will be really amazing if they do it. And then there is the 50 megapixel ultra wide angle camera with autofocus and 10 megapixel 3x telephoto camera. I don't know when Samsung is just gonna get a better 3x camera or at least upgrade it to a 5x camera with 50 megapixel resolution. I don't know. And Samsung might not do that because it will just sabotage the sales of the Galaxy S26 Ultra by a lot. And it will also include 2 front-facing cameras, likely 10 megapixel or 12 megapixel range, because that's not confirmed yet. If you look at the Z Fold 7 specs, then it's probably going to be similar to that. But there is a reason why it doesn't eat into the sales of the S26 Ultra. Even if it brings the 5x camera, it's still owned because the pricing gap is huge. It's still going to be $1,999 in the US, means almost $2,000, and that's a crazy price tag to pay for a foldable phone. I mean, yeah, surely the technologies are crazy. You can do so much with a foldable now because it's now much more wider than it was a few years back, but hey, it's still $2,000. Now, when we can expect the phone? Well, it's somewhere mid-July or end of July is when you can expect the launch date at the very least. But I will surely confirm all of that in my upcoming videos. Let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this? Or are you probably gonna buy another crazy foldable that is Samsung making? Maybe gonna be cheaper than this. I will make a separate video on that.
And yes, if you want, you can get some crazy cool wallpapers up on my website. A link down below. Until the next one, bye and take care.